spend your life functioning on my agenda, and you won't even cultivate your own agenda.
That's right.
And what is your own agenda?
That's right.
What is your agenda? You can't have an agenda or cultivate an agenda if you're worrying about an agenda that he's putting. And the only thing he has to do to keep his agenda going is release the most diabolical stuff. So we've been going through this. Let me give you an example. We've supposed to been going through the concentration camp since the re-release of the book, of the paper of the Rex 84 King Alpha Plan. The King Alpha Plan actually came from an actual book in the 70s. Then they re-released it and made it into this particular paper, and then they purposely put the paper in the black community. So black scholars got with it. I even used to mention it until I figured it out. Hey, wait a minute. The concentration camps ain't coming. Seems to me if you want to keep the people shut down, it's keep them in fear of the concentration camp.
That's right.
So as a result, we come to find out the King Alpha Plan was released from the so-called Illuminated or the government or what have you. I don't have to, I don't have to spend all my time trying to pinpoint them. But released from these particular conspiratorial people as a result of keeping you in a state of fear and keeping you on their agenda. So it becomes a religion to you. You know, I had people, I went and spoke in Chicago last year, and I had some guys that was actually mad with me because I wouldn't go into the concentration camp thing. I'm like, it's almost like you want to be in the concentration camp because it's become a mantra and a religion. Now we got the new stuff when you talk with Dick Gregory just released this, that, and I talked about this the other day, that Willie Lynch articles, where Willie Lynch is giving an address to these so-called slaveholders. The vernacular of the terms was 1960 terms. They didn't even speak that way in the 1500s or the 1600s. So I think it was, the 1600s when it happened? The late 1600s, the early 1700s? But anyway, they didn't even speak that way. They damn near spoke Old English still. But see, you can say, well, this was translation from some text. No, this was supposed to be an actual address where a person is actually speaking. And they actually phrased it as an address that was going on. So therefore, they could not be speaking in 1960 terms in the 1600s. So therefore, here goes again. This is the conspiracy stuff to put out certain things to keep your mind, locked into their agenda when you don't notice or study your agenda.
Exactly.
So he is a victim of that. You see what I'm saying?
But he doesn't see it.
I don't even think conspiracy no more. It doesn't matter. I got too much work to do to be thinking about a doggone conspiracy. I sit around and talk and think conspiracy in relationship to my work. You see, that means I'll be tweaking or I will be trying to compromise what we're supposed to be doing spiritually based on what some old people that I don't even know or see.
Exactly.
So it's good to learn about that at first. Just to understand how the earth works and the people that interface with you. It's good to learn about that. But if you stay in that, you see what I'm saying, it becomes like anything else that you repeat over and over. It becomes your religion. It becomes your religion. Just like that vegetarian thing. You got people that sit around, they have parties, vegetarian parties, and they sit around and talk junk about what other black people eat. You see what I'm saying? Yet there ain't no vegetarians over 100 years old. Because how to live down here is based on your mind. You see, so that's a whole another aspect. But what I'm trying to say here is we can get caught up in the stuff and we make it our religion. And once we make it our religion, then you become a conspiracy entity. And so as a result, you're no good.
And then you go through the whole insomnia and all that, can't sleep.
Everybody
up to get you and invoking that stuff on yourself.
That's in a nutshell, so that's what's going on.
Well, thank you, Bobby, and thank you, host. And I didn't say my name at the beginning. My name is Essence, so thanks again, and I just would like to stay on and listen to more.
All right.
Absolutely, sister. Thanks, and just stick with us. And we're going to take another call, Brother Bobby. We have a caller from the 334 area code. Caller, are you there?
I am here.
Hey, sister, how are you?
I am grateful and full of love. How are you two brothers?
I'm doing great.
Wonderful. While you were talking, Brother Bobby, I was sitting here twisting my locks and making them more beautiful and putting the energy from the universe that you were calling forward and feeling my goddessliness coming into a greater expression of my divinity. I love it. I love it. The mind is the key to all eternity and all truthfulness and abundance. And you speaking of Barak as a symbol, I like that analogy and the multidimensional levels that things are happening on. Of course they are. Of course they are. You know, conspiracy, yeah, like you say, if you believe that, then that's what you're going to receive. If you believe divinity, then that's what you're going to receive. So, you know, they need to think about the alchemy aspect of life and how you can take one situation and turn it into another. You don't even have to be dealing with the metals. You know, you can. It is in the mind. I love it, and I am Queen Goddess Uokis Kapara Meata Menra, and I am grateful that I am here. Thank you.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you, sister. Glad to have you. And we're going to take another caller, Brother Bobby. We have a caller from the 423 area code. Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there? Okay, I guess they're just listening. We'll just move on to the next caller. We have a caller from the 718 area code. Caller, are you there?
Yes, hello?
How are you, sister?
This is Mintia Nuka, please.
Please.
Brother Bobby, I know Sister Myra L. She's friends with my teacher. And my teacher always talks about you. I thought you were his teacher, but he didn't mean it in that sense. So y'all don't know each other. He just called me. I thought you knew him. But my question to you is, I'm in a very chaotic situation over here. I'm starting to, I just got the name, Mintia Nuket. The ancestors gave me that yesterday. And I bought, tofu. I'm on my path of almost becoming vegetarian and everything. And now my question is, I want to call on some deities to help me attract what I want and protection for my home. And I want to know who I can call on. Let me get a pen. And what I can do. I live in a small apartment, by the way, and I just want to know exactly what can I do to attract exactly what I want and what deity will protect me.
Well, what is coming through is you need to get a deity by the name of Lama Dama. Lama Dama. Lama Dama. You ever see the Anchemima person? Hello? Hello?
Are you there, sister? Ooh, I think we lost her.
What's this pinch? Okay, well.
Okay, well, we'll go on to the next caller.
But anyway, I'll say it. She needs to get a deity named Lama Dama. It's like it's the black memorabilia that they have out with the rag on her head and and the checkered thing, whatever. She can get any kind of figure that looks like Aunt Jemima. That's Lama Dama. And she is a goddess of protection. She's a goddess of protection. There's an excellent book out that she can also get called Robert Laramie's, what is called Spiritual Cleansing and Psychic Self-Defense by Robert Laramie. He's also known as Baba Raoul Canizares, but he's going under that pen name of Robert Laramie, and it's called A Spiritual Cleansing and Psychic Self-Defense by Robert Laramie. And in the back of that book, there's a list of deities, and one of the deities is that figure. But in this particular case, she has a big old afro. You see what I'm saying? But she's a goddess of protection. She's a protection deity. She's a protection deity. And so you can, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
did you hear what I was saying?
No, I just heard the name. And
yeah, Lama Dama. Lama Dama. Listen, Lama Dama is a figure look like Aunt Jemima. Most of your botanicals you can find those figures. You get one of those and put it in your house for protection. And get a book called Robert Laramie's. His book is called Spiritual Cleansing and Psychic Self-Defense by Robert Laramie. And in the back they will have an afro figure of the Lama Dama. But she's a goddess of protection. She's a goddess of protection. So you want to align yourself with her.